Hi everyone, it's Marie here. I wanted to kind of show you some of Brutus Monroe's new stamps coming out for July. There's a lot of great stamps here. I wanted to do an unboxing video, but I didn't have time to do it at the moment, so I already played with some of these, and I'll give you a few samples of what I've done with some of these stamp sets. But I just want to give you a nice kind of look at what's coming out. Along with some of the stamps, Brutus Monroe also has some cardstock. And I believe this cardstock is made to match the inks that Brutus Monroe has. So I have some really nice turquoise here, purple, yellow, bright pink, and some other colors. So I've used that on a few cards as well. But I'm just going to go ahead and show you these stamps. Now, here's one that's kind of a Thanksgiving type theme stamp. It's got some nice sentiments there. May your life be full of thanks and giving. A turkey image that's really cute, and a pie. Let them eat pie. I will be grateful for this day. And a few leaves here, which I have an idea that I want to try out with just those little simple images. So there's a nice fall kind of stamp set. Here's a nice Halloween one. Some really fun little sentiments there, and all these cute little characters that you can stamp and color or fussy cut or do whatever you want with. I think it would be really fun to try to make sort of a Halloween scenery in the background, and then kind of make an interactive card with one of these characters. Maybe make a slider card or something. That would be fun. Here's a nice sort of a Christmas sentiment set. It's got about 4 different sentiments here. And then it also has these little pine leaves that you can make a little design with as well. So that's a really nice set to have that you can just add onto any of your other Christmas cards to send out, because if you have a lot of cards to send out, now's the time to start making them. So this is a great set for that. This one's also a really fun set for winter or Christmas. I guess it could be either one. So you have this snowman here, and he's really cute all by himself, but he's got all these different accessories that you can add to him and to kind of dress him up. So there's a few different hats, there's sunglasses, which makes me think of Olaf from Frozen, and then there's a few different scarves and a little snow shovel that you can give to him. So that one's really fun. Haven't played with it yet, but I have a few ideas for that too. Here's a smaller stamp, which is just really pretty all on its own. This little reindeer, he's got some type flowers in his antlers. So that's just a really cute little image that you could add to tags, to put on your gifts, make a card out of it. Lots of fun things that you can do with this one. Here's something exciting. So you know that Brutus Monroe has their snow globes for different cities. Here's the Las Vegas one. They have some other different cities. They also have a die that goes with these snow globes, and now they have the sort of empty snow globe. So you can go ahead and take any of your little stamps, your little characters that fit inside of there, and make your own custom snow globe. You know, put a little sentiment down here if you want to, fill it with different things, make a shaker card. It's just a really fun sort of piece that you can customize all by yourself. And it's got a little image down here that kind of looks like snow. So you could put that here in the snow globe, maybe put the snowman in there, put, let me see if I can find it. It could go great with this little set here. This is the gingerbread man set. You could put, oops, sorry. You could put the little gingerbread men inside of there, put a little sentiment on it, and all these little images would fit in there. So that is going to be really fun. Haven't played with that one yet either, but I think it would be cute to make your own little snow globe or shaker card, put some little white sequins in there or something that makes it look like snow. That would be a really fun project to do. Here is another fall stamp set. This one's a little bit smaller, but I really like it. It's got this fun scarecrow guy here that's really detailed. So that's going to be fun to color. It's got Happy Harvest and Autumn Greetings. So it's a really nice stamp set for a smaller stamp set with those few different sentiments and just this really graphic scarecrow. So you can do some really fun projects with that. There's also a few more 6x6 background stamps coming out. So here's sort of a doodly ornament sort of background. It looks like sort of a Zentangle kind of thing, so that would be really fun to color. You stamp that, color it in, and there's your card. I mean, that would be really great. Or stamp and emboss and watercolor, do sort of a resist. That would be great as well. And here's another of the background stamps. So this one might be a little harder to see just right now. I've used this one a lot already, so it's got ink on it still because I'm bad at cleaning my stamps off. But I'll give you a look at a card that I created with it. So this is the card, the background stamped and colored in. It's got pine cones and some greenery around there. So that's what it looks like, stamped and colored in. So I really like that one. And it makes a little frame, so you could even do your photo Christmas cards. Just stamp that, color it, and put your photo on the front. There's your card. So that would be a really great one for Christmas cards. This one I think is one of my new favorites. I just really love this sort of tribal fox here. It's got a little dream catcher and some feathers that you can add to your projects, a little sun and moon, and a few little twinkly stars here. It says smile and dream big, and I love this one. It's great for fall, but you can also use it year-round. So I also played around with this one. Made this little card that's got sort of a watercolor background, and then I colored a few of those feathers and the fox and added some gold shimmer there, and of course I had to put a little fringe because I was going with that whole tribal theme. Now I put this on some of that turquoise cardstock as the card base. I think it's just fun to have sort of a colored card base. It's a little bit different from just the plain white. So that's a little idea of what you can do with this fun stamp set. And then, well, there's a few more here. Here's another one. This is a great fall stamp set as well. It's got acorns, pumpkins, there's a little nut here, and a few leaves, and some, I think that's like wheat or oats or something. So that's really fun one to build cards with. Here's a card I built with it. I just sort of fussy cut all of those leaves and layered them together to create a really nice little thank you card. All of these images were colored with Prismacolor colored markers, or color pencils, and then I embossed the edges of these leaves with some of the gilded embossing powder from Brutus Monroe. You okay there, girl? Okay, and then I put a few sequins on the front. Now these are new as well. These are some of the bottle cap sequins. They're a little bit different than other sequins you've seen out there, but they're really sparkly and fun. I think this mix is the Masquerade mix. I think it's got all of the different colors in it that are available. And you can buy this mix, you can buy a few other mixes, or you can buy some of the different colors in the store. So those are really fun. Sparkly, shiny. We always like to put those on our projects. Now I made another card here with that gingerbread set. So you can see the little gingerbread cookie men there, and then their little gingerbread house. Really fun. I just added a little scene with some stickles to make it look like icy snow. So that makes a really nice Christmas card, and that's on some of that red cardstock from Brutus Monroe as well. Now the background here is stencils. This is one of their stencils coming out, just big snowflakes, really great. Stenciling piece for your Christmas cards or winter scenes. I stenciled this on the background with some alabaster white pigment ink, and I love the white pigment ink from Brutus Monroe. I will literally never buy any other kind of white pigment ink because it does exactly what I want it to do. It gives you a really nice white impression. Some of the other pigment inks that I've had, they don't stamp very well. So this one's really nice and juicy. It gives you a really nice impression, and I stenciled with it just by taking one of these foam pieces and blending it on with a blending tool. So as I really love doing that technique, it just gives me the look that I am going for. So it's one of my favorite white pigment inks. And then they have another stencil here too These are just a bunch of ornaments. I haven't played with that yet, but there's some really fun things you can do with this one. So there's a few stencils coming up in their release. And then I think last but not least, this stamp set here is another really great sentiment stamp set. So I used this Greetings from the North Pole. I used that here on this card on the front, and I embossed it in the gold, the gilded embossing powder. So you can see how that looks. But it's also got Jingle All the Way, Very Merry, and it's got some little images here that you can just build a background or put some accent pieces on. You could just do fun backgrounds, stamp one of these sentiments, and there you have your card. So that makes it really nice and easy, and you have a lot of different variety of sentiments that you can stamp and send off to people. Oh, and I forgot this little guy. This is a really fun little monster stamp set. So you have all these fun little monster images here. If my camera will focus. And then you have the hashtag selfie and hello. So you can make a fun little card out of this and then just color those little monster characters there. So that would be really fun to send off to, I think of my nephews when I think of this one. I might make a few birthday cards for them out of that. So, and then there's this little contraption. So this is really fun. It's kind of, it's a Squeaky-Clean Dispenser. Now you can fill this up with your Squeaky-Clean. So I have my Squeaky-Clean here. You can fill it up, and then it's one of those pumps that you can just pump like, I don't know if you've ever seen those nail polish remover pumps that some people use. You can just pump it out onto your rag, and then you're good to go, and wipe it off on your stamps. So this is a 7-ounce capacity. So you see my little bottle doesn't even totally fill that up. So if you have this thing filled, you're going to be good to go for quite a while. Let's see if I can get this going here. Okay, so here, I just have to figure this out. So it says open with the arrow, so it should be like common sense, but apparently it takes me a little while. You slide it open it up, and then you can pump. And it pumps a little bit of that Squeaky-Clean here into this well. You can pick it up with your microfiber cloth or whatever you're using, and then you can just go take it and clean off your stamps or clean off your surface area. Like this Squeaky-Clean, honestly, it works for everything. I use it to clean off my surface. So it's really handy. You don't have to grab your spray bottle and spray all the time. Just pump a little bit out and you're good to go. So that's really, I think that's going to be a really handy tool that I'm going to have on my desk at all times. And then you just, turn it back the other way to close it and it won't spill or anything. So I'm going to be keeping that on my desk. You'll see me, I'm sure, if I make more videos, pump it out and then clean my stamps. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick look at all of these great stamps and things that are coming out. Really fun to play with. I haven't played with all of the stamp sets yet, but I am dying to because there's so many fun ones, and I want to play with this one some more too. I think that's my new favorite. But anyway, all of these new stamps are going to be available in the Brutus Monroe store on July 29th. So make sure you go over there and check it out if there's anything you see here that you're interested in, because Christmas is coming. It's like less than 6 months away or 6 months away. So if you have a ton of Christmas cards to make, now's the perfect time to start making them. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to go over and check out all of these stamps when they are available in the store, and I will catch you later. Bye.